Hi, I'm Fleur Allen and I'm from a business called Interactive Arts. I have a dear colleague of mine, Heidi, who's agreed to interview me to help you understand more about my business. So thank you, Heidi, for agreeing to do this.
Thanks, Fleur. It's a great pleasure. Did Interactive Arts start?
Well, Interactive Arts is an online art gallery, and it started a concept when I was pregnant with my son Charlie, who's now 3. And I worked for a business called West Australian Opera, so I've worked in the arts a lot. And I went and spoke to all the artists, writers, musicians, dancers, everybody I knew in the creative arts and said, these are my skills, this is what I can do, what do you need? And I had an overwhelming response from visual artists, which I was really quite happy about because I love the visual arts, so it was a good match. So that's how Interactive Arts was born.
That's quite exciting, actually. Are you finding that the people are still visually stimulated by things? Is that becoming more and more prevalent?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's great. So where's Interactive Arts going from here?
Well, Interactive Arts, we've established ourselves as an online art gallery in that you go online to our website anywhere in the world, you choose what you want. At the moment we've got about 1,000 works online and we can ship it to anywhere. So we've really established our presence here in Perth, where I live in Western Australia, but we're not just limited to that. So the reason why I focused on that initially is so that we could build a reputation in the real world as well as the online world. So now we've established that, and we've been in business since 2007, which is very exciting, being 2010 now. And this year we will develop an audience and to work with artists across Australia on a national front, and based on the success of that, in a couple of years' time we'll seek an international market.
That's awesome, actually. How's that for growth and expansion?
It's very exciting.
It is very exciting. So how do I, as an international person looking for art, contact you and try and buy art off the internet?
Well, if you go to our website, interactivearts.com.au, you can contact us through the website, which is an email version through the Contact Us. We do have phone numbers, but given if there's time differences and all those sorts of things, that may be more challenging. But we can initiate contact via email and our blogs and those sorts of ways, and depending on your needs, we can then progress from there, whether we start Skyping each other and having online conversations. Whatever the needs of the client are, then we can establish and deliver to those needs.
And how do you address the concerns of people that wanting to buy art off the internet and they can't actually see or feel or touch the art? How do you address that problem?
Well, that's something that is continually brought up with me, and the reason why I persist is because 5 or 10 years ago, or maybe even only 3 years ago, I didn't know anyone who was buying clothing online. I didn't know anyone buying food, like you're shopping at the local supermarket online, or a whole range of products. And now people do, and they do it with confidence. So we want to emulate that with original artwork, because we can't see any reason why not. We do understand that a photographic image is not going to represent a 3-dimensional original artwork in its full glory. We openly admit that. But we'll do the best to our ability to be true to the original, and we also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so that if you receive a piece and it's really not what you expected for whatever reason, you can just send it back and we'll refund you.
So that makes the purchase absolutely risk-free, really?
Absolutely.
Well, that's really a great offer for people.
Well, we want to develop long-term relationships with our clients, and if someone receives a work from us, it's really important to us that they love it.
And tell me a little bit, what kind of artists do you have, or what artists do you use specifically?
At the moment we're predominantly Western Australian based, just because that was our focus, which is what we're shifting from. We'll still keep those artists obviously, but we'll build on that. So we've got 30 artists at the moment and we'll build to 50. And what we're looking for, the differences in the 30 to 50, is diversity of style. So we've got a lot of contemporary abstract art, very high quality. We have some more traditional styles, and we're starting to bring in more artists of those styles. And we're also seeking more 3-dimensional sculptural works, because when a client comes to Interactive Arts, we want to meet their needs. So we'll have We will probably always have a very large focus on West Australian art simply because we're located here, but we'll also bring in national and international artists to complement them.
Oh, that's great. So one last question before you give your contact details again. What is it you love the most about art?
What do I love the most?
Yes.
Because it can completely transform a space, an interior or even exterior, and it can be, it can reflect who you are. And frankly, if you have a different mood, you just change the painting. If you really want to, that's really low cost. Well, it depends on the painting. But that's what I love about it, because I love to have a space around me reflecting who I am as an individual, and I feel you can achieve that through artwork.
That's amazing. So give us your contact details once more.
Well, our website is www.interactivearts.com.au. So please find us through our website.
Great. Thank you, Fleur. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Heidi.